Hey guys, Gary Dean, DetailJuice.com. I've been working on a couple of different things for you guys, and when you see it, you're going to be like, well, that's super simple, and why do I need that? Well, just play along and listen, and I will tell you all of those answers. Now, I have two versions. The version you're going to see now is very basic. In fact, you can put it together at home, no problem. If you want me to build it for you, I'm not going to ship these things. This one here, I'm not going to ship. However, I've got another one that I'm working on that might be a little bit easier to ship, and it's more inclusive. There's more to it. So it's the bigger, better version, but this one right here, unless you can pick it up locally, probably not going to ship it. So this is cart number one, detailing cart number one. The whole purpose behind this is a lot of people detail out of itty bitty little cars. And while I prefer rinseless, and I feel like you should too, not everybody does, not everybody trusts it. So that's fine, no problem at all. Do you, do whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever makes you feel the best about. And that's really all there is to that. So this first little setup is just a wash cart. No, you cannot use a foam cannon. I know that's the first thing people are going to want. If you want a very basic, inexpensive way to basically wash a car when you drive a smart car or a Chevy Spark or a Ford Focus or any of those itty bitty little hatchback jobs where you can fit most of your stuff in, and being rinseless is huge, those people sometimes want more. And the only thing you got to do to have more is put a trailer hitch on your car. We're looking at about 150 bucks for the part. 9 times out of 10, you can install that on your own. You want to put a trailer hitch on your car so that you can run one of these. Now, this is the Harbor Freight Haulmaster aluminum cargo rack, if you will. It takes it has a 2-inch receiver. So if you've got an itty bitty car, a lot of times you're only going to be able to get a 1 1/4 receiver, which is, here's my El Camino, and that is the little job that takes this little receiver right here. So that's a class 1 hitch, and generally for those smaller cars that don't officially have a tow rating, they're gonna only have an option for an itty bitty deal. Now you can absolutely get a 1/4 inch, 1 1/4 to 2 inch adapter. Yeah, I don't have one. I thought I did. Anyway, I was going to show you the adapter, but I don't have that adapter. But you can go from 1 1/4 to 2. You can get an adapter from Harbor Freight. They sell those. And then you can use this rack right here. The biggest benefit to that rack over other cargo racks is the size, and this right here is a ramp. That's the bottom up there. I will be putting a piece of wood or maybe some aluminum on the bottom. Also, we'll be doing it on the rack because, boom. Car wash cart number one. All right, we've got a 26-gallon tank. It's tied to the all aluminum cart with just some eyelets and ratchet straps. There's a 100-foot of PVC hose, and that's a 100-foot hose reel. That's a locking hose reel, which is pretty cool. It's actually locked now. To unlock it, you just pull this guy here, turn it, and now it's unlocked, and it will move any way you want it to move. Coming right along to the side here, so we've got the 100-foot hose reel, 100-foot of PVC hose. We have a sprayer. This sprayer actually is a straight sprayer. This is actually, I am going to sell these as soft wash rigs on Facebook Marketplace. So I will put these together and I'll sell them. They're awesome for spraying bleach on houses and driveways and that kind of thing before you pressure wash. So if you're into pressure washing, this is an ideal residential or light commercial soft wash system. It's awesome. It's a 3 gallon per minute hose. I got all stainless steel hardware on this thing. The only thing I couldn't get in stainless at Lowe's was the eyelets on this one are zinc, but they're fine for car wash cart. It's a C-Flow. I've tested these pumps so much over the years, and these are awesome. Really good quality. I went ahead and just got some alligator clips and I spliced them in, and then I just covered the wires and made it look pretty. You do have a mesh strainer, so that's going to keep any gunk and junk from coming from the tank through. This is the vacuum hose here. I've got it adapted here, and it just comes out into the pump and then out of the pump into the bottom of the hose reel, and then in through the hose and then out the sprayer. So 3 gallons per minute, 45 psi. It sprays awesome, and you can use different sprayers with it if you want. I'm actually going to show you another option. Like I said, this is a second story sprayer specifically for soft washing. If you don't need that, obviously I can supply a regular sprayer, but we've got all high quality brass fittings everywhere. I did actually break the fitting that this pump came with, so I went and had to get some brass ones. No problem, a little bit stronger anyway. Stainless steel screws again to bolt the pump down, and then I will not sell these carts with a battery. You will need to purchase your own deep cycle battery. This is a case that it will come with. You will get the case for the battery. I like the Group 24s. There's no need for any more than that. That's just a generic Walmart lead acid deep cycle dual purpose battery. Nothing fancy, but that's the one I keep and do all my testing with. So you will have to get your own battery. This cart right here is going to retail for $9.99. It's a great way to be able to pull a cart straight up onto a cargo rack and then ratchet strap it down, go wherever you need to go, and either leave it on the car, or you can pull it down because it is on wheels and take it wherever you need to go. You've got the power for the pump. Again, you'll be able to get great work done if you're doing a traditional wash, or even the cool part is you can spray infinite use detail juice with this too. No problem at all. In fact, infinite use detail juice will protect the inside of that pump forever. It will actually last longer. I have proven that time and time again. If you run the infinite use detail juice through this, or if an infinite use detail juice 1, you are protecting all the parts in the pump, and the pump will last longer. In fact, I've done it many times. I've had ones that I didn't, and they burn up faster than if you use the infinite use detail juice. So if you're looking to spray a waterless wash type solution, this is amazing too. It's 26 gallons. I mean, that's a lot of cars. If you were going to do a traditional wash with this setup, with the 26 gallons, I would say you're going to be able to get I'd be able to wash my van 3 times is where I'm at with this. You might be able to wash that Honda. You might get 6 out of the, for that size. That's a little bit bigger, so you might get 5. So anywhere from 3 to 6 cars is what you can get. Minimum 3, more like 4 overall. But I don't know anybody who does more than that per day unless you're doing car lot cars and whatever. In which case, for waterless, this would be great. It would also be okay if all you're doing is rinsing cars, because in that case, you could probably get 10 to 12 cars completely rinsed. But with this situation in car lot cars that only need to get rinsed, all you're really doing there is you're rinsing the dirt off the cars, but in doing that, the pressure from the pressure washer is going to help rinse the dirt off. This system isn't the best for having to do that because you're not getting more than 45 psi out of that pump. Now, let me go ahead and I'm going to cut right now and grab another nozzle. I'm going to show you how this would be functional for a car wash cart. So hang tight. You could put a 40-degree nozzle on there with no problem. I have one over here. So I use these for general washing anyway when I do traditional washes here at my house. Trying to get it off with one hand, not fun. All right, so I'll show you what this one does real quick. All right, so hooking the pump back up. Now check this out. Lots of pressure out of that. 3 gallons a minute is perfect for soft washing. You don't get any waste. The pink nozzle actually puts out a little bit more flow, but so you just quick disconnect that off, and then you quick disconnect the 40-degree job on. Let's see how this works. I like the standard sprayer better than this one. I don't love how that spray. It's just not enough pressure for this nozzle. You need a smaller nozzle orifice. But that one works great. So you could do your own little car wash deal with this little cart, pull it on and off of the cargo rack, and you're good to go. Pretty inexpensive. If I've got to put this together for you and you want to pick it up, it'll come with everything but that battery for $1,000. $999.99. Anyway, so that's where we're at. If you were going to build one by yourself, you would probably spend $700 if I had to guess worth of parts. I mean, that cart alone was $140. You know, and then you've got your tank, you got your hose, your reel. This is really high quality PVC hose. The pump, I mean, those are $80. I mean, you got your sprayer between all the parts, the stainless steel hardware, which is not cheap. I probably got $120, $130 worth of stainless steel hardware on here. You look at this and you think, oh, it's so simple. Well, try to build it yourself, and then tell me how simple it is financially. If you've got anything to say about the $9.99 I'm going to charge to build these. If you want one, that's what they are. If you don't want one and you want to do it or if you do want one, you want to do it yourself, no problem. But this is where we're at. I did not put a parts list together. I don't have time for any of that, but you can see everything. So if you want to get crafty and start making notes, you could probably put this together on your own. So, but if you want one, let me know. I can build you one all in for $1,000. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me babble. And if you want a cart, let me know. If you want to build your own, do that. You should. Check out Gary Dean's Detail Juice Nation. It's a group on Facebook where we talk about only my products, my processes, and what I've got going on. If you build a cart, show us. Come into the group, show us what's going on. We'll help you get it ironed out, or whatever you need from us. We can help you with anything you need detailing related. My cell phone number is 813-846-4406. But this is the very basic car wash cart / soft wash system. It works for both of those. It was originally designed to be a soft wash system, but because of the pure functionality, you can absolutely use it as a car wash rig. If you've got an itty-bitty car and don't have room for a huge tank, pressure washer, and all that. The bigger rig that I was telling you about is completely custom. I didn't buy a pre-done cart. I'm building the cart out of aluminum and stainless steel components. And then I'm also going to be running a generator, the same tank, and a pressure washer on that cart. So if you want a real all-inclusive detailing machine rig, no problem. I got you covered. Stay tuned for that. That'll probably be a little bit because I'm still working that out and ironing out the details for that one. But thanks for watching, guys. If you got comments or questions, post them below or send me a direct message. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.